Hey guys, what is going on? Profitably is here, founder of Bitcoin's Wealth Club. Welcome to another edition of Today in Crypto Show. And guys, we are in full celebration mode today, the entire crypto market and all Bitcoin enthusiasts, because we are breaking out and continuing to break out of the crypto abyss, out of this very long bear market that has been the last 14 months. Lower highs after lower highs, and for the first time ever we are getting into a higher high, second time in a row, and breaking all resistances for the last 6 months. And as you can see, the total crypto market cap on a weekly time frame is moving significantly up and continuing its bullish upward movement right now. So what we are seeing, let's discuss what we are seeing on the charts, what we are seeing for Bitcoin, where Bitcoin is headed, and is the bull market finally has been confirmed, and we are getting into the bull territory where all the cryptocurrencies are rising. This is the characterization of what happened in 2016, followed by a crazy 2017 when Bitcoin jumped 2,000% in 1 year. Are we seeing similar patterns to what happened in the bull market of 2016 and 17 right now? There is a lot of similarities, and we might even do it shorter. So let's see what is going on. As you can see, Bitcoin continuing going upwards in an upward trend. A lot of the coins follow it. Ethereum is $172 right now. Ripple, there's Bitcoin Cash. Ethereum Classic had a move 25%. That's really awesome. Now let's look at Bitcoin, and on a daily chart for Bitcoin, and you can see there was a crazy wicked candle over here, $1,000 move that happened, and there was a huge bear market that happened the last 14 months since pretty much December 2017. We've been making lower highs after lower highs over here, as you can see. Let me move it like this. Okay, right there, here, until we broke through this descending triangle in mid-November and plunged another 50% down to $3,100. Since then, we had this resistance level at about 4,600 that was at the peak in the last 6 months or so. We couldn't break it for many times, and now in April we finally broke violently through this. Now, if you didn't catch this candle, don't be stressed about it, because it was hard to catch as there was like 6 months period of it was testing this level of resistance. So it was not as clear like boom, it's going to happen, right? But it did happen in a very short period of time. There was like an hour, and boom, we shot for $1,000. But what's cool is that we are not even consolidating on this level. We are moving higher and higher on a daily basis, as you can see, pretty much not moving down, we are moving higher, which is a characteristic of a bull market. The RSI is in a very overbought area at about 87%, and we are moving to retest right now this level of $5,500. If we are going to break through this level and then through $6,000 and break, like if we're able to break the $6,000 mark, that will be an amazing feat, and that will like be full confirmation of the bull market. But we already see some very clear signs. You can see it, the volume is high, and we are breaking the old resistance levels for the first time in the last 14 months. We've been able to create higher highs, okay, which is a bull market phenomenal. So right now we are going to see if Bitcoin is going to move above this line, about this level over here, 4,500 or so, You know, and you can see we're like to the week. You know, this is the week over here, and we are right approaching this right now, this area right now, this week right here, on a daily time frame. And let's zoom in a little bit further on the 4 hours. Okay, we've been touching this right here. This is a week over here. Now we are approaching this area again, and you know, there is also what can happen in this area is a double top, and we can move down shortly. But again, we can course correct a little bit, but overall we are moving upwards and creating higher highs. So we are in a bull territory, and there is a lot of excitement in the air. And I believe because of the technology, because of the adoption, and because of what's happening with Bitcoin, and how much people are really investing into it, opening new accounts and all of that, and miners getting in the game, this is just the beginning. You know, this is still very early in the game. And there is even an article why you are still early to crypto, and the potential payoff is massive. There is a Paris search cycle which shows the technology and how it develops, and they're actually thinking that Bitcoin, there is a lot of economists that are thinking that Bitcoin is still in the gestation period. Okay, in the gestation period with the technology. Like, it took 25 years for the internet to go from 0 users to over half of the world's population to using the internet. And Bitcoin is going to do way faster moves than the internet. And it's going to be like, because we are connected, and information is spread like crazy all over the world. So we are shortening this path of this technological boom, and we can do obviously an analogy between the internet and the Bitcoin, because those two are, you know, groundbreaking technologies. So the timeline to mass adoption, you can see the internet users 1995 and today. This is in billions of people, right? And there's also this graph of the customer adoption, where we are. Are we in the innovators? No. Early adopters, early majority, late majority, laggards. Okay, we are not definitely in the laggards category and not in the late majority category. We are either here in the early adopters or the early majority. Okay, so what it all means to you is that we are still early in the game. And previously bearish trader versus stands on Bitcoin $50,000. That's his prediction. His name is Peter Brandt, and he recently spoke with the Yahoo Finance. And you can see, guys, you know, the headlines are all around the internet. The crypto winter might be ending, you know, and we are continuing seeing over exuberance and bullishness in the market. And why it will go to such heights of $50,000? Well, because for many factors. We talked about Bitcoin halving. We talked about the rewards are getting lower for the miners. We're talking about Wall Street now investing in Bitcoin. Like, the Bitcoin futures are being traded more than ever before. You can see that on April 4th. Okay, it is just 2 days after the rise to $5,000. The CME, this exchange that launched the Bitcoin futures, the trading volume has spiked, and on that day there was 112,700 Bitcoin that has been traded, equivalent to $563 million, and it close to sum up and to matching the combined volume of the top 10 exchanges. Okay, and the volume is coming not from retail investors, they're coming from the Wall Street. A lot of them is coming from Wall Street and hedge funds and wealthy investors. They are investing into the futures. And why it's so bullish signs is because, you know, people don't invest into futures in market that is not maturing, right? They are shrewd and wise investors. They're investing large sums of money and you know, they believe in Bitcoin, they believe in the future, they believe in what technology is doing and what's it doing to the world already. And it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. We had an amazing 10 years, and we are still not in the mass adoption. So in the next 2 years, guys, in the next 2 years, a lot of things are going to happen in the market. We're going to see way more adoption in the crypto space, and you know, it is just to tell you guys that be ready, be prepared, because we are entering again into the bullish territory that we might have seen in 2017. Maybe this is the year that equivalent to 2016. You know, it's going to be like gradual growth to maybe like $10,000 mark, and then boom, it will explode. And I believe it will surpass the $20,000 peak that we had eventually, and then go well beyond that. So now is the time to get educated yourself about trading, about how to take advantage of these moves, because you know, even in this range, guys, I mean, we're talking about right here, this range is about 15% up and down. You know, that's was a little bit of leverage. That's, you know, 2 times leverage, there's 30%. With 5 times leverage, there's 75%. There's a potential, an opportunity for life-changing gains to be made in your own trading. So you can definitely learn about that, how to read the markets better and get into the trading. We have weekly classes every single Wednesday on how to trade, how to look at the markets. And just generally, you know, put some, you know, diversify and put some more into Bitcoin with every paycheck, with your earnings. Put a little bit and buy some Bitcoin with a portion of your funds, and build up your crypto, build up your Bitcoin crypto portfolio. Because when the bull market starts, and over the course of the next year and 2 years, you can see some life-changing gains potentially. So very exciting stuff. We're all very excited. I'm very excited about the future of Bitcoin and the technology, where it's going. I'm excited about what we are going to roll out here in Bitcoin's Walls Club. We have several projects on the line that we are going to be releasing soon, and some coins that I have not talked about yet that are really awesome, that I'll be sharing with you shortly here. And one of them coming as soon as this week. On Wednesday, we'll be doing a webinar. I'll give you more details about that a little bit later, which is awesome, and some other cool stuff that is happening. So crypto never sleeps. I wish you guys an awesome day, and let's get this crypto, guys. Let's really be patient and take advantage of the market opportunities and rock and roll, guys.